Hello everyone, welcome to a rainy day edition of Headlines, the news you might have missed, delivered fast. Australians are now the richest people in the world, by one metric at least. According to a new report by Credit Suisse, Australians have the world's highest median wage, where the median is the midpoint between the richest and the poorest. While on average wealth, we're an equal second with the US, with only the Swiss earning more than we do. And you'll be very happy to know that the number of Australian millionaires has risen to 1.123 million Australians. That's approximately 4.8% of the population. So it seems that even the privileged 1% can't escape inflation. Now to some sad news, following up from my last edition of Headlines. Herman Wallace, the US man who's recently had his sentence overturned after 41 years in solitary confinement, has died 3 days after his release, finally succumbing to liver cancer. According to Amnesty International, data from a 2005 census showed that at the time, there were 81,000 prisoners held in solitary confinement in the US alone. And on the topic of death and prison, Melbourne criminal icon Mark Brandon Chopper Read has died at the age of 58, also succumbing to liver cancer. After a life that defied description, Chopper's CV included murderer, torturer, author, painter, performer, and he was also recording a blues album at the time of his death. It will be interesting to see how history treats a man that many have considered to be a modern-day Ned Kelly figure. 6 workers at the crippled Fukushima nuclear power plant have been doused in highly toxic radioactive water after they removed the wrong pipe. This is the latest in a number of recent leaks and mistakes that have the world worried that the plant operator, the Tokyo Electric Power Co., is grossly incapable of handling the issue. To space news, astronomers have found a baby planet that does not orbit a star. Dubbed PSO J318.5-22, the planet was accidentally discovered by a team of international researchers mining data from the PS1 telescope in Hawaii. The PS1 telescope contains the world's largest digital camera, a whopping 1400 megapixels. Every night, the telescope takes the equivalent of 60,000 iPhone photos of the night sky. The telescope's dataset now stands at 4,000 terabytes. That's bigger than the digital version of every movie ever made, every book ever published, and every music album ever recorded. So, as astronomers continue to mine the dataset, we can expect a few more surprises like our new friend PSO J318.5-22. I just like saying that. And once again, proving the worth of nerddom, an 11-year-old has figured out how to brew beer in space. And yes, his 7th grade science project will soon be installed on the International Space Station. Mikhail Bodzianowski's experiment into fermentation in microgravity will soon rectify one of the main reasons I didn't go into the space program, the abstinence of its astronauts. So, how about a 7th grade math problem? If you need to be below 0.05 blood alcohol level to drive a 1-ton car, calculate for X how many space-brewed beers you can have before you're too drunk to pilot 450 tons of free-falling orbital metal.